Shalom. I like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha-Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone who rule well, taught me this truth. Salutations, shalom to the Akim, around the four corners preaching this word with truth and sincerity. And shalom to the believers, the Akim and the Aqua, part of make up the hopeful elect. Lord's willing, I'll be part of that number. Just coming back in spirit and theme of prophecy, and America's collapsing as the days go by. I got a news article, hit a quick preset, and Lord's willing, this will be edifying. I got this. This is from the street, published yesterday. And it says, another troubled drugstore chain files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. It says the operator of a pharmacy chain has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Yeah, and this has been going on all over the U.S. I just did a video yesterday about a supply chain gas store, supply chain gas station, filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So there's no surprise that the drugstore supply chain is filing for bankruptcy. And it reads, the drugstore retail sector has faced hundreds of store closings since the end of the COVID-19 pandemic as pharmacy chains have sought to reduce costs and losses. CVS led the way in 2021 when it said it would close 900 of its 9,900, shutting 300 stores in each year in 2020, 2022, 2023, and 2024. Yeah, CVS, that's a well-known pharmacy, like Duane Reade and Rite Aid. CVS is a staple in Walgreens, and CVS is a staple in some people's residence, where some people live. It says Walgreens Boots Alliance followed the CVS lead as it in June 2023 said it would close up to 450 of its Walgreens stores in the US and UK to simplify its business. Slacker. Major pharmacy closings didn't end there, as bankruptcy filings by competitors led to even more closings, beginning with nationwide chain Rite Aid's Chapter 11 bankruptcy that it filed on October 15th, 2023. Yeah, and that's the spirit. These pharmacy chains have been closing down because America's closing down. As the days and weeks and months go by, it's going to get harder and harder for the American people to get their basic necessities. But the elect are going to thrive in that time. Lord's willing, I'll be part of that number, and we be part of that number. You sincere listeners and believers as well. Matter of fact, before I read on, let me get a quick preset. You know, because the mirth that Babylon has had, that America has had, It's dwindling as every second that goes by is dwindling. Let me get this. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 24 verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Matter of fact, bear with me. There we go. Yeah, let's read that. Let's read that again. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Yeah, and this is speaking about America. This is the judgment for America. For all this ill dealings and treacherous acts, deceiving the nations, oppressing the people, the children of the promise. I'm talking about you Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The Lord is judging this place, starting to visit this place and judge it accordingly, very harshly. Let's read that in the NLT. The city rises in chaos. Every home is locked to keep out intruders. Yeah, not too long ago, I did a video on those housing complexes in Colorado being taken, in Aurora, Colorado, being taken over by Venezuelan gang members. You know, like I said, every door is locked to keep out intruders. And you best believe that is going to escalate. Verse 11 in the NLT. Mobs gather in the streets crying out for wine. You know that wine represents the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. You know, like it says in Proverbs, the 1st chapter. Wisdom crieth out in the streets. It says, joy has turned to gloom. Gladness has been banished from the land. Yeah, and that's what's happening. You know, people are starting to feel the blowback from the mirth being banished from the land. It's fucking late, man. Excuse me. Let me not say that. Says the Salaki. Says the Philadelphia-based drugstore chain filed its petition after the U.S. Department of Justice on March 13, 2023, filed a complaint and intervention in a whistleblower lawsuit brought under the False Claims Act against the company, alleging it knowingly fulfilled unlawful prescriptions for controlled substances. It says the company, which had about $3.3 billion in debt when it filed bankruptcy, faced a potential opioid settlement that could have added another $1 billion in debt to its liabilities. It chose to file Chapter 11 to allow the company to negotiate a deal under bankruptcy protection. These damn ads. It says Rite Aid rejected leases and closed 154 locations right out of the gate as it now approaches its emergence from Chapter 11. It has shuttered more than 520 of the over 1,200 stores it operated on the day it filed. That's a lot of stores. That's almost half. Smaller pharmacy chains have struggled to compete against CVS, Walgreens, and Rite Aid, and several have needed to file Chapter 11 to restructure their business to survive. It says Eastern Kentucky drugstore chain discount pharmacy with about 7 pharmacy healthcare businesses on May 1st filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Hold on, I'm gonna let this pass. Reorganized says on May 1st. Let me read that again. Eastern Kentucky drugstore chain discount pharmacy with about 7 pharmacy and healthcare businesses on May 1st filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy reorganization in the U.S. Bankruptcy Court for the Eastern District of Kentucky in London. The debtor did not specify a reason for filing bankruptcy in his petition. Yeah, so these places are going down like dominoes. And you basically get the idea. Yeah, you basically get the idea. These companies in Babylon are falling, you know, like it says in the book of Jeremiah. And I've been getting that a lot lately because that's been the spirit of the topic. And we get that again. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. Yeah, that's what's happening to Babylon right now. Babylon the Great, meaning America, is suddenly falling. You know how like you would get a cut and to heal it, you would put on Neosporin. That's the type of balm to stop infection and disease from spreading. Let's see what happens with Babylon. Verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. You see? So no matter what the government does, you know, no matter how many bailout plans they make, no matter how much Federal Reserve notes they print, they're not going to be able to heal Babylon. You know, once the Lord has it set out for judgment against a land, it's a wrap for that land. As a matter of fact, let's read this in the NLT. But suddenly Babylon too has fallen. Weep for her, give her medicine, perhaps she can yet be healed. We would have helped her if we could, but nothing can save her now. Right. Let her go. Abandon her. Return now to your own land. For her punishment reacheth to the heavens. It is so great it cannot be measured. Yeah, and ultimately, the ultimate punishment for Babylon is those thermonuclear missiles. It's going to be shot from other countries, from other nations like Russia, Iran, China, North Korea, just to name a few. So Babylon is over. Lord's will, you was edified. Like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. And until next time, shalom to the elect.